Oh, actually, before we move out west, we probably should talk about another guy, the Swamp Fox, Francis Marion.
Francis Marion.
Where's my Francis? Here he is. So Francis Marion, what do we say about this guy? Man.
Well, basically, General Cornwallis went to go try to capture port cities of Savannah and Charleston.
Okay, here's George Cornwallis.
George Cornwallis. He's a British general.
Another George.
Another George.
Oh, okay. All right.
So Lord Cornwallis went to go try to capture these port cities, and Swamp Fox was a general there who is highly skilled in guerrilla warfare.
Yes.
And so he uses those tactics to outsmart Cornwallis and actually persuade him to surrender.
Yeah, eventually he's going to play a big part in kind of lowering the morale of the English there.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, if we can't win with this small little piece of an army in the South, then what are we going to do? And if the colonists have taken over the port cities, then how are we going to get our supplies in? Right. How are we going to get more food or more ammo or more soldiers in to intimidate the colonies? And
you're talking about these port cities. We're actually down in South Carolina, is where this guy's really fighting, and he's called the Swamp Fox because he's hiding in the swamps.
Yeah.
They grow indigo there.
Yeah.
And rice. Rice is really good grown in swampy land. That's why places in
Indonesia.
Yeah, like they grow a lot there because you have a lot
just wet and swampy.
Yeah, wet and swampy. Yeah. So he's hiding there. So his name is Francis Marion, and his nickname is the Swamp Fox. There's a movie that you need to see that I can't recommend because it's rated PG-13.
No, Lord.
That is called The Patriot, and it's one of the greatest movies ever. And in this movie, we have a guy whose nickname is the Ghost, but this is really Francis Marion. He's really the Swamp Fox. They changed his name for the movie. But in that movie, he saves 15 guys, and it's this big ordeal. Swamp Fox, the real Swamp Fox, saves like 150 guys. Like, that's insane. To save 150 guys. Right. He's just this little ragtag guy hanging out in the swamps. He probably smells disgusting. Like, that's the guy we're talking about. So he's against this bloody band Tarleton and these Green Dragoons, which is like this elite horse group of people that are going around. And so if you see the movie, just know that it's all about this guy.
It's all about Francis Marion Swamp Fox. All right.
All right, we'll pause. Hi.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm just trading out recorders, so if you gotta finish, because I know it's a lot of time to go back to your room.
Okay, so I think we should go out west now.
Yeah, so what's going on out west?
Yeah, you'd think there's got to be some fighting going there, right?
Well, they're Native Americans, but I thought the Native Americans didn't like us. Didn't like the colonists.
Yeah, they don't. So a lot of them are actually going to fight with the English. Yeah. But they don't like the English either.
They don't like the English
either.
What the
heck? Who are they?
But King George, because of the proclamation line, has created a relationship with the Native Americans. And so now we've got to pretty much bribe them to be our friends and not their friends.
Yeah, and most of them are going to just join the English, and I really can't blame them. Like, I don't blame them. It's the lesser of two evils. The colonists are the ones who are literally trying to go in their land and take it over. Yeah. And England's trying to hold back. So most of them are going to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, with them.
And so this is what we see in the frontier, the western frontier, George Rogers Clark. He's going to
another George.
Another George.
We didn't have enough. We have 4 this unit. Awesome. Okay, great.
So basically he begins to pay Native Americans, give them guns and ammo to fight with the colonists.
As many as he can get.
With the colonists, the Continental Army at this time.
Right.
To fight with our army against the British Army.
Yeah.
Out west.
So it's really some British Army and Native Americans against the colonists and a couple less.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like the French and Indian War. How a couple were with England and most were with the French. It's the same thing, but most are now with England and some are with us.
Yes.
This is bizarre. This weird is just crazy, man. They just got to go with whoever's the least mean to them.
Yeah.
So he's going to be out there, and this just little picture shows you kind of the trails around where they're fighting. So we're up in the Ohio Valley again, Ohio River Valley, just like the French and Indian War.
So when we say west, we're not talking about California anyway.
No. This is like the western
west past the Appalachian Mountains.
Yes, but east of the Mississippi.
East of the Mississippi
right.
River.
This is the land that England had after the French and Indian War. Yeah. No, we're not in California. We're not in Fresno fighting. We're out. We're out here. So. But really, all you need to know about George Rogers Clark is he's our big general out west, and he's kicking butt. He's taking names. So that's all you got to know about him, is he's out west.